We'll do some people reading for the characters too, I think.
Okay.
I'm Goku.
Okay, you're Goku.
It's
Patrick
Goku
and
and who? And Frank?
Yeah, and
Patrick
Frank.
is
Who
Anne
wants to be
Frank.
Anne Frank? Patrick.
Okay,
I'll
just
be Anne
start
Frank.
from Anne's side as she sat in her room. Okay.
Alright. Anne sighed as she sat in her room, staring at her wall. She just finished writing in her diary and had nothing to do. Life was boring in the secret annex, but it was better than the alternative.
What's secret annex?
That's where she
It was
lives.
alright. It was alright talking to Peter and Margot, but they were both such quiet people. Unlike the always active Anne. All of a sudden, a flash of light appeared in the room.
Phil can't even contain laughter. It's not even funny yet.
Anne jumped back, stifling a scream. Before she could run out the closed door, she noticed that the person who appeared in the flash was not a Nazi officer, but someone who
Nazis.
she had never seen before. His clothes were very strange, and his hair was in a spiky style that was totally new to her. She stood against the wall, wary of the stranger,
Weary.
but he walked
Wait, no,
towards her,
weary. Yeah, you're right.
extending a hand. Am I doing that? Or-
I'm still laughing.
What do you? Please explain what you're laughing at.
It was not a Nazi officer, but someone who she had never seen before.
Well, you know when you
That's
live,
what makes you laugh?
when you live in an attic, a secret attic, you don't often see people.
Goku! Goku!
The mysterious
My name
stranger
is
said,
Goku!
and nervously put her hand in his. He bent down and kissed it softly, then let go,
Oh God,
and blushed, feeling
not-
something she had never felt before
this
go
is
off
not a ship
inside
I want to
her.
sail.
Goku and Anne Frank.
What?
I don't ship them.
Oh, keep it going.
Who's
keep it
reading
going.
Anne Frank?
It was Patrick, but he's leaving. Oh,
Oh.
I guess I'll read. I guess I'll read.
My name is Anne.
Oh no, Riley's leaving.
She replied quietly.
Goku,
What?
Goku, you're
What's
up.
happening?
Goku, you have a line!
Am I Goku now too?
No, you're just Anne.
But I was caught in a time portal and deposited.
What?
Wait, where are we? Stop! Stop jumping ahead!
Stop. Phil,
I
Phil.
can't stop
Spirit bomb!
No! You're not
Drew's
fighting
here, too.
Frieza!
This is going terribly.
I was caught in a time portal and deposited here. My power cells will recharge soon, but until then, I'm stuck here.
Anne had no idea what the handsome visitor was talking about, but she played along.
Anne Frank.
Anne?
What?
Annie?
Well, sir.
She said.
Riley.
I'm reading.
Yeah, do Anne.
Oh,
Riley.
fine. You
Read
may
them.
stay in my room as long as you like! Exclamation mark.
Anne blushed again as she said this, and giggled slightly.
Why?
Goku looked around.
Kawaii.
Goku looked around and then sat on the bed.
Thank you for the invitation. I'll be sure to repay you soon.
Anne did not understand what he meant by that. However, we all know what he means. All right.
Oh my god. Sleepy
He's
Hollow
going to
is
summon the demon. He's going to summon the dragon Shenron.
Reading the next line is what?
However, when he spoke, she felt a warmth deep inside of her.
Well.
That's a weird time for a
God.
Mexican conversation.
Yeah.
She sat by him on the bed, staring at the man's beautiful eyes.
Ew, ew, ew.
Do you ship this, Patrick? I don't ship this.
Finally,
I just
she
hear
could
Ian
stand
saying
it no
things.
longer.
I don't move.
Anne leaned over and kissed the stranger on the cheek, and then pulled back quickly, not sure what she had done.
I'm sorry. ...
She said as she stumbled to find the right words. The visitor smirked.
that's alright.
He replied with a smile, putting one arm around her.
No, you're a very beautiful girl. But I will.
Anne looked at him troubled.
Dot.
Shut up!
Riley.
What's the matter? Question mark.
She said with a sweet smile. Goku looked nervous.
I got a hoe already. Keep it going.
He finally managed to choke out.
Out of her.
I didn't know Goku was into that.
Wait, read it.
And pulled away from
Out.
him abruptly.
No.
She said loudly, almost in tears.
She just met him 2 seconds ago, and she's already like, no!
Wow! Help!
We're still going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan,
Yeah.
you have a line.
No, Anne was furious. Did you say that already?
Oh, I already said almost in tears.
What?
Oh, no, it's I'm sorry, he
Oh, wait, we
replied.
already did? I'm sorry? I
I'm
didn't hear
sorry.
FanFic probs.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
He replied,
He
and was
replied.
furious.
Nothing ever goes right, especially when you're a Jew in Nazi Germany.
She cried out.
I have to... Oh no, that wasn't me.
You don't have power cells, Anne.
Maybe she's a super Jew.
And super cheap. So
Power
bad.
of money.
Said Goku. Said Goku.
Said Goku.
Said Goku.
And was shut
Said
up, Bell.
Goku.
And was in tears by now.
Said Goku.
Sad Goku.
This is my job. Staring at the wall, so she wouldn't.
Who's typing?
He smiled a sad. Who's typing?
Not me.
This Patrick.
Smiled a sad.
What?
Disappeared.
Writing my friggin' paper.
Out of land.
Why did you join us if you read the paper?
Ever.
Because I love you guys.
Got him though.
Except Ian. Ian
The
sucks.
end of time.
Okay, I'm gonna narrate this next part. Somebody else. Okay.
I'll read Goku.
No, I want to read Goku.
Okay,
No,
Patrick,
like, I let
Patrick can
him
be
read
Goku.
Alright. 1 month. Well, it didn't feel like a month, Tan Frank. A Jew hiding from the Nazis.
Who doesn't know who Anne Frank is?
You don't know. Oh my God, Ian, get out. Kicked. Nope. GG.
Who doesn't know that?
A Jew hiding from the Nazis. It seemed like a year. 1 month since the fateful encounter with the mysterious man from another world, who she only knew as Goku. The handsome stranger had stepped through time and into her life, then disappeared without a trace.
How did she become so attracted to him in just 2 seconds?
Anne was almost sure that they'd never meet again, even though they
fan
not
fiction plot
one day
development.
passed without her dreaming of him. Little did she know, however, that their lives were tied by the unbreakable red strangled thing.
Oh my god.
It was another boring day in the secret annex. Anne sat on the bed of her room, writing in her diary. It never
The
occurred
bed
to her,
of her
however,
room.
that this entry would be her last. Oh shit.
Dun dun dun!
What?
As
Anne?
she
No!
wrote in the quiet attic, there was a loud noise from downstairs, and her heart jumped with both fear and excitement. Was it them, or the Nazis, or could it be him? She had no idea whether to run downstairs or to hide. That decision, however, was made for her. Her door flew open, and a tall soldier was visible in the doorway, glaring at her. The cries of her family members and friends were tuned out as Anne only thought of one thing. She stood up and followed the soldier out of the room, down the stairs, and into the... and freaking Goku!
You still can't get over that. You still can't get over that.
So this is issues. Oh wait, Riley.
So this is it.
She
Period.
said quietly to herself.
I'll never see him again, my one true love. Ever again, all those years of hiding, they were for naught.
Period.
Not. Then Anne realized that she left her precious diary up in her room. She broke loose from the officer and made a dash back into the shop. When he removed a gun from his holster to fire a shot in her direction, Anne fell to the floor.
Yes, you're being taken away by the Nazis, but for God's sake, save the diary.
Anne lay on
Yes.
the floor, feeling searing pain run through her leg where the bullet had met its mark.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh.
The Gustavo Fring dies. Take that. The Gestapo officer menacingly moved towards her, grinning, when all of a sudden there was a blinding flash of light, causing the officer to shield his eyes. A huge cloud of smoke appeared next to Anne, blocking her from the soldier's vision. When the smoke cleared, he was in for quite a surprise.
I wonder who it is.
There was Goku holding Anne in his arms, standing next to a huge metal capsule.
Oh god.
Goku,
Dude, Annie cried Annie.
And
you came back for me.
Goku smiled.
Anything for you, my dear.
Oh my god. Don't do that. Bad redhead.
He said,
Our love will never be lost, not until the end of time.
You're gonna think you're me.
Gustavo turned tail and ran, but Goku was too quick for him. After laying hand on the concrete, he dashed towards the Nazi and knocked him to the ground unconscious with only one blow.
Nazi scum.
Ordered
Since when does Goku
as
know
he
about
spit
Nazis?
on his enemy's limp body, then returned to
Okay,
Anne.
Goku wouldn't do that.
Here, I have something for you.
Neither would he go back to FanFic.
Goku said as he removed a small bean from his pocket.
Is this
Oh,
a
the
yarmulke?
senzu bean.
Yeah.
No, it's one of those
Senzu
beans
bean.
that they eat in Dragon Ball Z. What's it called?
Senzu bean!
That's what I said.
Okay, what on earth is it? Asked Anne.
Hey guys, I'm Yajirobe.
Virginia! Hanging out with little boys in spandex again, I see.
There's no escaping. Banana.
Anyway, continue onward.
And followed his instruction and pop up. Wait,
Where?
just somebody. Goku, just eat it and it'll cure your leg.
Wait, where are we? Where are we?
Senzu bean.
Just cure it. Sensu bean.
Senzu bean.
He said.
Just eat it.
Patrick!
I literally don't know where we are. Oh, found it. Just eat it and it will cure your leg.
And followed his instruction to pop the bean into her mouth.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the wound on her calf magically healed. I'm pretty sure everybody from Dragon Ball Z is like considered an Earthling.
Yeah. Well, no, Goku's a Saiyan.
Okay. Magically healed.
Now come on.
Commanded Goku.
We've got some Nazi ass to kick.
And jumped on the mysterious Saiyan's back as he launched off into the sky.
Why?
After only a few moments, the two of them arrived in Berlin. Tanks were parading down the street as Adolf Hitler himself stood on a platform overlooking it all. Said dropping Anne in a shaded area under a tree. He then flew straight towards the parade of tanks, fist outstretched, screaming as loud as he
Oh,
The soldiers below scattered in terror while the tanks tried to aim their cannons at him. He was too quick and nimble for them, however, and opened a hatch of nearby Panzer, then headed inside. After dispatching the soldiers in control of the war machine, he took the wheel. He fired round after round into crowds of Nazi soldiers, occasionally firing at the other tanks.
Why does Goku need a gun?
Yeah.
Hold on.
For only a few minutes, there was nothing but a cloud of dust and corpses. Goku emerged from the tank's hatch, smiling now that he had done his duty. When all of the dust cleared, there were only two people remaining on the parade ground: Goku, the Saiyan hero, and Adolf Hitler, the most evil man ever to walk here.
Why? Why was he the one to survive?
hold on. I want to be Anne.
Oh
now.
my god, I just read ahead. Oh, it's gonna get worse.
Don't read ahead.
Why are you reading ahead?
I didn't
Don't
mean
read
to.
ahead.
I want to be Anne.
Okay, you can be Ann. Go.
No, I want to be Anne.
Oh,
Charlie,
don't do what I think
Goku
you're gonna
now.
do.
Fine.
Don't do what I think you're gonna do.
Anne watched from nearby fearfully. She saw the two men. I know exactly what he's gonna do, and it's gonna make me laugh so hard.
Wait, who's Hitler? I want to be Hitler. I want to be Hitler.
Of course you do.
Anne watched from nearby fearfully as she saw the two men stare at each other for what seemed like hours. Her one true love and her ultimate oppressor. It could come down to this.
So,
Hitler said jovially.
you took out all of my men.
Do
However,
it in a
you
German
aren't-
accent.
No.
Guten Tag.
You are going to defeat me.
Took out all of my men.
Teach me. Oh.
It's so bad.
Jumped down from his platform and onto the street in front of Goku, pulling a chain gun from the ground nearby. Goku quickly jumped behind a ruined tank as Adolf opened fire. The tank made this decent cover, but it wasn't long until it would be torn apart by the hail of bullets. Goku had to act. He dashed out from the side of the tank and flew as fast as he could towards Hitler, who had no time to react. He grabbed the chain gun out of the enemy's hands and snapped it over his knee with ease. Hitler stumbled backwards, shocked at the turn of events. Goku smirked, then said,
Who's Goku?
I read ahead. I feel so
I'm
bad.
Come down to this. You and me, fighting like men. See now, I'll kill you rather painlessly.
Goku had the definite advantage, or so it seemed. Hitler burst into a laugh as Goku looked on quizzically. The mustache man slowly rose to the air as his brown hair and pencil mustache turned. His brown eyes turned blue. Goku
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Oh
Goku
god.
continued laughing and then said, Goku, you came here expecting to fight a madman, but instead you found a god. Hitler had become a Super Saiyan.
Oh, super Aryan.
What's this?
Oh my god!
Hitler had become a Super Saiyan. Hitler had become
A Super Saiyan!
Just read it. Wait. Right under. Just read right under. Please let me repeat that for you one more time. Hitler had become a Super Saiyan. Once more, just in case. Hitler had become a Super Saiyan. Holy fuck. Anne looked down, on and on, not sure what was going on. At first it seemed like her lover would win the battle, but now she was not so sure.
Brother, you met him once!
Her opponent.
I know.
Good reason. Hitler continued to speak.
Goku,
Riley.
can't you see? Question mark. I've reached a level 10 times anything you've ever achieved! Exclamation mark. Your fate is sealed, comma, weakling.
Period.
Even though the battle seemed unwinnable, Goku charged in, screaming at the top of his lungs. Every blow he struck was deflected off Hitler's rock-hard body. Hitler waited for Goku to tire himself out, then raised his fist and punched Goku. And one punch was enough. Goku was knocked across the street into a large propaganda poster of Hitler, thudding into
Why
the
is
cold,
that a
hard
thing?
ground. Hitler laughed, thinking the victory was in his hands at last. Goku, however, was not ready to give up. Bruised and battered, he rose from the ground, limping in Hitler's direction. The Nazi leader laughed.
You still want to fight me? Question mark. Don't you know when to give up, boy? Question mark. You can hardly walk, period. And you expect to beat me? Capital M, capital E, question mark. Conqueror of Europe? Question mark, capital E.
Goku ignored Goku ignored Adolf's taunts as he continued to stumble his way forward. Finally, the two arch rivals were standing face to face.
Arch rivals.
Stared Hitler in the eye, then screamed,
This is for love!
flew up into the sky, his hair turning blonde, his eyes blue, and an aura of power radiating around him. Hitler looked in horror at Goku. He
Wait,
made
what?
the ultimate achievement. He had become super ultra power.
just sort of slap on more words into that one.
He
Right?
made a cup shape with his hands, aiming at Hitler as he belted out the words. As a beam of pure energy shot at his enemy, disintegrating the Nazi leader's body. Goku then collapsed to the ground in a heap, exhausted from the fight. 2 years later, Anne and Goku had finally reached the date of their wedding.
What?
What?
After the battle, Anne and Goku destroyed the time machine and took a boat to Australia.
What?
Changed their names and lived new lives, ready to start over. The two young
Wait, what?
looked into each other's eyes as they kissed, as they
As the Reverend.
I
Reverend!
know, I'm scared of religion. Finally, it seemed Anne was at peace, and they would always be together until the end of time. Yay!